Dave, there's some positives tonight, but Mikko talked about the first one's on him. You've had that from different guys all year where it just seems, like a big play that results directly in a goal, and it's really hard to come back in usually 3-2 or 4-3 games.
Yeah, we shoot ourselves in the foot. You got that one as misplayed by, and then we got the winning goal and the third goal are, you take poor penalties because after the second period we get a bunch of power plays. They're looking to give us a penalty, and we still want to slash people and hook people, that's just your tempting fate. And then penalty killing is sacrificing and getting in lanes and getting saves. And the last two goals, our players didn't want to get in the lane and we didn't get a save, so we end up on the back end of it. But there's a lot of try. Like I thought there was some good things in the game, but ultimately we're shooting ourselves in the foot and costing us goals.
You mentioned how last game you liked your third line. They got some chances, didn't score. Well, Cassian did score to tie the game. What have you thought of that trio?
They're a work in progress. They're they kind of muck around there, and it's good to see Cass get on the board. I think Neil had 6 shots or something like that. They're a work in progress, but hopefully we can continue to get them working and contributing a little bit offensively and just being a plus line.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
Yeah, so on that theme, do you really need to find a way to win some games here that 97 and 29 don't win for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to win games, and there's a lot of times your top players have to do it for you, but it would be nice to win a game another way.
You moved your power plays unit around. You had Barry off it, you had Barry on it, you tried Nurse. Are you anywhere close to settled, Dave, on this thing? Or
part of the switching around is by design. It gives it different looks. The 3 main characters are on it, but then it gives it different looks, and that's what it makes it harder for the opposition to read. You have different right-hand, left-handed at the top and at the bottom, so there's different things that we're looking for on. So you're showing different looks. So that's part of that is by design, Spec. It's you're looking for people to. On any given kind of play that we're looking for. Same with the 5-on-3. We're looking for a certain thing on a 5-on-3 that a lot of times the left and right shot determine the other guys on it.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Dave, would it be easier for a coach if it was the same thing that was hurting you every game? As opposed to it's something different? I mean, your penalty killing hasn't been anywhere near as good this year as last year for sure, no. But it's the giveaways sometimes, and then you weren't scoring power plays early, but now you're scoring them. Would it be easier?
I mean, there's lots of giveaways in the game, both sides. Like we had enough chances to win that game tonight, but you tempt fate when you give a good power play, you give them opportunities. They're going to score. So you got to find ways to win. That's exactly it. You got to find ways to win and find ways not to lose, right? And that's what bothers me is we're making mistakes that are, taken away from a chance to win, and those are the ones that bother you.
So sometimes the team can be 3-6, and the coach can say, you know what, we're not that bad. We're better than that. Are you a 3-6 team? Should you be 3-6?
No, there's. I feel like at times we play better than that, but we've got that record because we brought a lot of that trouble on ourselves.
Last question, Jason Gregor, TSN 1260.
Dave, 2-parter. Gaetan Haas, any chance he's available this weekend? And have you thought at all about what your goaltending strategy is going to be in the back-to-back?
I think about it all the time. I'm still thinking about it. Gaetan Haas is skating. He had a good skate today. We'll have a full practice tomorrow, and we'll see where he is for the weekend.